Hey guys, what's up, jjaaxxthelegend here, and today I'm here with another Minecraft AlphaCraft episode, and not as always, I'm not joined by a Wild One. I'm all by myself and lonely. Well, that's because Wild One is feeling very ill today, so she can't record. So, I've decided I was going to finish off this factory build behind me, and it'll be a nice little surprise for when Wild comes back onto AlphaCraft. So, let's get going by working on the sidewall, because it is completely missing. As you can see, it's just like, not there. It's an non-existent sidewall. And all buildings need sidewalls, so let's go. I've got some stone bricks, so let's place some of this. Now, I'm gonna also need to grab some end stone. Do I have any of that? That is one thing that I might have to go and grab. Oh, do I? I have got some. Awesome. Let's place this end stone up. Like this. I'm gonna start with a stone brick here. Quite weird with all of these heads in here. Quite evil. A lot of them are now gone because we use them for the Christmas builds. Well, the Christmas heads at spawn for the Christmassy spawny thing. Also have to extend this out a little bit, this back wall. But that should be good for there. We're going to go all the way up. There we go. Like that. So I'm going to need... So that... I have to say... Don't get me wrong, I love the look of terracotta, but it kind of looks like meat pate. Especially like with the new smooth texture of it. Whenever I see terracotta, I'm just like, it kind of looks like beef pate. No, what is it? Is it like chicken liver pate, I think it is? Yeah, they kind of looks like that. Okay, I'm going to keep on going with this. Got stone bricks. Now, I'm going to go grab some terracotta, because that's the next layer we need to add on to this, as well as some more probably don't need any more endstone, but let's go grab some terracotta from the shulkers. Do we have any terracotta? We don't. Well, I don't think we've got any at base either, because we've been using a lot of them with some of the new builds. So let's head over to the mesa, and we shall mine some more. Okay, I'm going to be coming up to Main Street soon, and I've just decided to put on some enhanced default shaders, just so it looks a little bit nicer. Oop, and there's an aeroplane. Hello, who's in there? Tinsel, hello Tinsel, and then Twinkle's there. Always get them mixed up. Coming up to Main Street now. And if you haven't already, make sure to go follow my Twitter. The link for that will be in the description down below, because Wild and I post loads of pictures of our builds with nice shader packs on it and like cinematic views on Twitter, so make sure to go follow that. Okay, let's head up into this vault. And then, what tunnel is it down? It's down the west tunnel? I think it's down the west tunnel. Oh, that's awfully loud. Let's head down the west tunnel, I think. And we have to come down the south. We have to go down north and then go west. Because, yeah. So where is west tunnel? Let's just double check on the signs. Where is it? Mining Mesa. The one at the very bottom. Okay, let's go. I'm pretty sure it's all the way down here, so this is going to be a long trip. So let's speed this up, and you could get like a pretty trippy shot of me just going up and down through here. Oh, hey, oh! I was looking away. I was looking at what Newtops was doing, and I hit my head. But we're down at the Mining Mesa sort of area, so we'll head down this way. We got to extend this out a little bit, because this is a little bit hard to walk down. However, because we have got it one high, you can do the space. Never mind, it's not too high anymore. I was going to say you can do the spam space, which makes you actually run faster. But we can't do that when it's just 3 high. But yeah. I have to say, the shaders with this on makes it awfully hard to see like where the jumps are because of the shadows. Then there are like these where it's very easy. It all makes it look like one texture. So I need to get this, I don't want to get this orange one, because this orange is orange, and we don't want orange. So we're going to have to get, like, I think it's here, yeah, this sort of stuff. We need loads and loads of this stuff to complete our build. Okay, so I've now got a load of terracotta because I've now finished mining, and I've now also got a huge dark cavern. That is where from the fire is from. It was from when I had my flint and steel and I was running around lighting stuff on fire. I remember that. I thought I was hearing things, but I'm not. There's a fire swaying in the wind. But we've got a huge dark cavern that I'm going to light up later, I think. I might. Maybe not. I might leave it there. Who knows? It could be a bit of an adventure one time. It could get so big we can go call the mob busters again. Anyways, let's head back to base so we can continue this build. Just heading down the south tunnel now, and we're about to arrive at the base. So what else did I need to grab? Because I don't think I had cobblestone there to finish off that back wall, because I needed to extend it a little bit. So I'll have to do that. Oh, there's Wild's lost netherite pants. We'll see if anyone returns them. Oh, did we say where to return them? I don't think we ever did. We definitely did it on the item frames, because I just read it. Did we say it in the video? I don't think so. Might have to go fix those signs, maybe. Put a sign, if seen, return to blah blah blah. Anyway, let's go get the cobblestone, and then, again, start working on this, the factories. So I'm now at the side of the build. I've got my terracotta, some cobblestone, and some stone brick in my inventory ready, as well as some of this end stone, because we're gonna be using a bit of that for the sides, like the side highlights. So let's climb up here and get building. I'm gonna steal the scaffolding because we're not using this. That. All of that scaffolding. Then we're gonna build up right here and get going. This is gonna be so huge. This is gonna use up so much terracotta. Hopefully I have enough. If not, I can always go and get some more because we have the Mesa nearby. I did get a load though. I'm actually gonna go ahead and put these in quickly so I don't have to worry about them. Oh, I missed that by one. Try again. Can I get this? You know, I'm just gonna use some scaffolding. Why can't I still read? Am I aiming one too high? Am I aiming up this one? Oh, I am. Okay. Now I can go do some more terracotta placing. There is going to be one on this side. Is there going to be one on this side? That's got a partial one. No, it's got a full one. Okay, so I'm going to add it on this side as well. And that's going to have to go here. Like this. Probably going to stop there with that, and I'm going to have to go and get some more endstone as well. But I'm almost 100% sure we've got more of that at the base. But let's keep on going with this terracotta for a while, and then we'll come back and do the endstone at the end. But I feel like this is going to get boring if I just do this at normal speed. So let's get Jack's cam on and do a bit of a speed build. We haven't done one of those for a little while. Okay, so we've sort of almost finished that backside. We just have to put the roof on. But other than, and do that little bit there, but I'll finish that off camera. But we now need to sort of fill in these windows because they're looking un-windowish at all because they haven't got any decorations in those holes where they're meant to be jet decorations, and there's no glass or really anything. So let's get going with one of these. Let's get going with one of these windows. So I'm going to be continuing to use some brick stairs here to create like an ornate pattern, as the Victorians love that, and this is a Victorian style factory. And the red brick was very common of a material used in these buildings. Just doing this. And like that. Let's have a look at this. Does that look cool? Oh, I think that looks great. So now we're going to continue this on with all of the other windows. We've got quite a few to do, but basically they're all going to be the same or similar. Because this pattern, it's a few stairs, it's 3 stairs on each side placed the exact same way as each other. But because of how stairs, look, it makes it look very complicated. Skelly, can you not? Skelly. Skelly. Do I have to come down there and whack you with my sword? I think I do. Oop. I don't want to hit the thing. There we go. We should probably light that up as well. Gonna leave it there. But because of the way the stairs look, if I continue on from what I was saying, the simple stair pattern can make it look very ornate. We need to come one down like this, and then add in our pillar. I'm going to be putting some glass behind these as well, because we just can't just have see through the walls. Now, factories today, if you've noticed any factories, some more modern ones, they're normally much more simple with much smaller windows, because these are huge windows, and you don't really need large windows in factories, really, when you think about it. Oop, let me just go up and get this. In the Victorian times, the factory buildings were a show of like the price of the company. So basically, a more expensive company. Think of like Google. Say if they had a factory in the Victorian era, they would have a super big and ornate factory because it's to like essentially flex or show off their wealth. While say your local bakery might have a much smaller factory that's not as shiny but still shows off a bit of their wealth if the bakery has a factory. That'd be a very weird bakery if it had a factory. But let's continue on with these last few windows. We are now going over to this other side to do these windows. Let's place them in. We're going to be doing the same thing for these big windows. However, we have got a few smaller windows up the top where we're going to be doing a similar design, but just like sort of minimized down. Because we can't fit this huge chunky design up there. Did that work? Did I do that right? I did do that right. Let's go up. Now, despite like the fanciness of these Victorian factories, they were actually really dangerous places because back then they didn't really have that many laws to protect the workers in the factory against injury. Ooh, I missed that stair. But luckily today we have laws put in place that will protect any factory workers from, say, getting their fingers cut off from an electric saw. Now let's go on to, let's do this front big one. Let's grab my scaffolding. Oh, I just went sliding off the roof. Let's grab our scaffolding and move over to here. I'm actually going to have to do a bit of digging here because we haven't got the holes preset in here like there and there. Place something like that there. Out to that. Out to like that. And then come one down. I'm going to be using black stained glass, not paint, but just glass behind these to give sort of like a dusty glass look. Might even mix in some other types, but the black stained glass will make it appear like it's dark and dank inside and that it's quite old and hasn't been washed. Give it a real factory feel. So, I've now done a bunch of the windows, well all of the windows, and I've added in some iron bars at the bottom to protect them. It gives them a very industrial look. However, there is a huge hole in the roof. And now I've got a little bit of nether brick, but not nearly enough to finish that. So I'm going to have to do some serious nether brick mining. I was about to say netherite, but nether rack mining to make some nether bricks. But before I do that, that's going to be the end of this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, and remember to subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you guys later. And remember, stay carbonated!